I'm Mushmallow, and you are, well, you're you. Hello, you. Welcome to Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting, where art takes a twisted turn. Come on, join me as we bring to life chilling designs, spooky masterpieces, and we do it all one drill at a time. So subscribe, grab those drills, and get ready to create something dark and dazzling. Let's paint the darkness together. Come on, let's go. Well, you guys, today I have a finish for you, and I would like to share this with you. This is the Blue Rose Skulls, is what I called it. This canvas was number SK5, meaning skull category, 5th canvas, number 67 in my overall stash. I purchased this from Temu. It's a 40 by 70. 22 colors. It cost approximately $9.98 at the time of purchase. I bought it on April 3rd, 2024. It was a gift from Sundown, so technically Sundown bought it. And he picked this as the canvas that I did for him for Father's Day. This was his one of his Father's Day gifts. I started this on 6/12 and finished it on 6/25. So let's take a look. It is a longer one, so I'm going to have to scrolly roll it. Here it goes. Let me know what you think of this canvas. Oh, ran out of space there. Look at that. There it is, my friends. Scroll it back down so we can get a nice good look at it, oriented correctly before I do this to it so we can see it all. Let's talk details about this canvas, some pros and some cons, shall we? It's a 40 by 70, so a lot of times with budget canvases, we find 40 by 70s can be, the render can be stretched out, elongated and narrowed. In this canvas, I don't feel like they did that here. I feel like everything is adequately proportioned and rounded. I don't feel like things are elongated or narrowed in any way. The render is pretty good. There are some inconsistencies, however, if you look too closely. One of them being like this cheekbony area here it's had some filler maybe, something. And this big gaping hole right here potentially looks almost like another orbital socket or something right here. But if you take it as a whole, you look at it and you can recognize these as I'd say human skulls. Anatomically, they are representative of what we might expect. Aside from these two anomalies here, I don't feel like there's anything too awkward or weird looking about this. We can see teeth here and gum ridge here, brow bones, and the skull tops here. So I do think they did for a budget company, did a really good job on kind of representing a human skull. And in all honesty, this may be a leaf here because it is the same color as the other leaves. I'm not sure. It gets a little murky right here, but otherwise looks pretty good. What else do I notice? Oh, flowers. I have a bugaboo. Human faces and flowers are of great concern to me, especially in any canvas really, but especially in budget canvases, because they're hard to do and a lot of times they don't render very well. And I think these big flowers, roses with the petals, were rendered really, really well. They come out clear. You can tell what kind of flower they are. You can tell where the petals are. And I feel like they did a very good job on that. The render itself as a whole was actually very good, except for these like anomalies that I mentioned here. But you can see like up at the top, there's like the vines, rose thorny, viney situation here, and some budlings throughout here and over here. Very clear picture. You can tell what we're looking at and see all the details, and I think that that's really, really good. This canvas was picked out by Sundown for Father's Day. He wanted to have this done, and I wanted to doll it up for him a little bit, so I added my own special drills. I did my own enhancements. Now, I am not an artist, so I may have messed this canvas up, or I might have done it justice. I'll let you be the judge of that. You're the one looking at it, and you can tell me what you think. He really liked the way it turned out. I'm happy with the way it turned out, but again, I'm not an artist, so I might have dropped the ball. I don't know. But what I did here to this canvas is I replaced some of the light blue drills where light was bouncing off the petals, the lighter blue petals, and I replaced them with varying colors of ABs to match the DMC of the drills that were supposed to be there. So it is a color for color match here and here, down here. I did make the budlings all completely AB'd, but I only AB'd the highlighted areas here. I did mess up. Initially, I was going to AB the whole rose, okay? All of each of the roses, the whole thing. But what ended up happening was it became too AB, like the coating became a little bit overwhelming and ate away at the darker spots of the petals, so, and the shadowing, so that you couldn't, by the end of it, you couldn't see where the petals were. They didn't look like individual petals. It just looked like a blob of blue on the canvas. And so I did have to go back and pluck some of these and be a little bit more selective on where I place the ABs, which DMCs got replaced and which ones didn't. Same thing with the skulls. Now, what I wanted to do with the skulls, because when I looked at the canvas at the base art, the way it looked to me, it looked like these were metallic, like they were supposed to be chrome-esque skulls. Like it just screamed chrome at me, or metallic. So I took metallics and put those in the highlighted brightest part of the skulls where the light was hitting them here. And then I outlined those with ABs and then regular drills. So anywhere you would highlight as a makeup artist, where the light's coming and hitting from here, and anywhere you might expect to see highlighting is where I added ABs. The metallics were just on the absolute highest point of the skulls. I was hoping to kind of give it that chromy metal feel. I don't know if I pulled it off well enough. You can tell me, but since we're talking about the different kinds of drills, let me tilt the canvas so maybe you can see a little bit of what I did there, kind of, because sparkly drills are sparkly drills, right? But maybe if I tilt it a certain way, you'll be able to pick up some of those special drills and see it kind of how it looks normal and then how it looks with AB. Here's some pictures for you to look at. Maybe you can tell a little bit better in these. I'd love to know what you think of my enhancements, and if you think that I did justice or if I overdid it, underdid it, if it makes sense or not. Did I ruin this? I hope not. I should mention there were no butt pucker moments. I didn't even come close to running out of any drills, though I can't speak to the ones that I replaced with enhancements because I don't know if there would have been enough or not. I replaced them. So I didn't use them. This canvas was balanced pretty well, confetti versus color blocking. It was heavy confetti in the flower area and some of the foliage, like around throughout here, but then in the framing areas and leafy areas, it was good color blocking. For a budget-friendly canvas, this turned out really good. It has clear details, it has a good render, and it would have been pretty quick if I hadn't taken the time to replace drills with enhancements, mess it up and replace them. So it took me a little bit longer than I think it really should have normally for the average diamond painter. I just wasn't thinking clearly and screwed it up and then had to fix it and then screwed it up again and had to fix it. So, whoopsie. But in the end, we got it there. So, some of the bigger cons about this canvas, this whole left side, about an inch in, all the symbols were very smudgy, and the closer you got to the left border, the more illegible it became. So that was a big bugaboo for me. I just kind of had to guess what symbols, what letters, colors to put here. And then there were a lot of similar colored and appearing symbols like R, B, and P, all kind of color clustered and symbol clustered all together in the canvas in the same areas, as well as B and O. So that's something to note about this canvas. The glue was very good though. And yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to let you guys know. This was acrylic drills, if it wasn't obvious. There you are. So that is my canvas. This was my Father's Day canvas done for Sundown by request. Well, not really request. I just said, pick one. Pick one that you want for Father's Day and I will do it for you. And this is the one he picked. So there it is one more time, you guys. And now it's ready to get framed and hung up. But what am I going to work on now? Tough call. Let me see who I can dig up. Ta-da! Here, I think, is a good summer project because, as I've mentioned recently, summer's getting a little toasty. Some might say hot as hell. And so, what better way to represent a hot girl summer than Lucifer? Woohoo! So Lucifer is a 50 by 60 square drill, acrylics, 35 colors. This is from AliExpress. Here he is, Tom Ellis as Lucifer himself in all his beautiful glory. Oh, all the way. We're going to have to bend it a little bit, all the way down there. Huge canvas. Oh, buddy. Lots of color blocking, though, and line blocking in his suit and wings. So we shall see how this is going to turn out. My concern is his face, and his hands. So let's hope for the best. And boy, better pay special attention to this region here. Make sure it turns out right. Maybe I'll enhance it with enhanced drills. Stop it, Mushy. Stop it being bad. If anything, I would consider his wings. Potentially putting ABs in his wings. Replacing one of the two colors. Because up here, it looks like in his wings, we have C. It's predominantly C, which is, surprise, 310. But it's sprinkled with a little bit of S. Is that S? Looks like S, 939. So maybe the 939s, if I have enough in the AB persuasion, will be ABs throughout his wings. Because I'm not a huge fan of black ABs, like 310 ABs at all. So I think I might do that. Hopefully I will remember because we're going to kit him up. But it might be a little while before you guys see him because he's going to be re-emerging for some special video content in late July, early August, when summer is in full swing and it is hot as hell around here. But let's get him kitted up. Just to give you an idea, I'm preparing to kit up, and just to give you like an idea of, let me move the light, how many 310s and 321s, red and black, there are. Let me find. This is a fairly standard drill bag. This is how big, how many. There's 20,000 in here and almost 16,000 in here. Crazy, right?
That's a couple.
This is 6,000. Right,
that's a couple.
Let me ask Sundown. What do you think? So looking at Lucifer, his wings are two colors, mostly 310 black, but sprinkled in there is 939, a dark black blue.
Ooh.
I was thinking about making that dark black blue the AB version of that color, so that it has a little bit of bling in his...
A little bit of depth to it?
Yeah, in his angel wings to separate it from his suit, which is also black and blue.
That would be...
And they're angel wings.
That would be cool.
Okay, I was just seeing what you thought. Seeing what you thought. So I have the containers all lined up and I have the baggies lined up. The next thing I'm going to do is put a washi of protection upon each container so I can protect it from stickers. And what I chose was a black and red murdery looking situation here. I thought it went thematically with our subject matter. Who is excited to see Tom Ellis as Lucifer come together? I know that I am. I am excited to dig into him. I just don't know if the temperatures are hot enough around here yet. What do you guys think? Is it hot where you are? If I'm being honest, we've been having heat indexes over in the hundreds. It's been pretty gnarly. It's been pretty darn, I'm not gonna washi those because I'm not gonna sticker those. Pretty darn nasty. Pretty nasty. I've heard that it's been pretty nasty at least a couple days in a couple other places around the country. So I am sorry if you're one of those sweaty places too. It's disgusting. Our AC has been having trouble keeping up with it. Apparently, so has our power grid, and we're not even out of June yet. This is like, I don't know, pre-summer, summer conversion. It's not, you know, time for these struggles yet. It's not time for the, you know, lifting your shirt in front of the fan days yet, and praying your AC can keep up with things and realizing that it cannot. Especially at night and stuff, like, oi, yikes. But hey, it is what it is. This tape is not sticking to some of these containers very well. Stop it. Just do your job. You've got one job, and it is to stick. Oh, it's to be as sticky as the rest of us around here. We did have our power go out the other night, and there was another power outage for several hours north of here, just across the state border in Missouri. I think it was in Kennett, Missouri. And they couldn't figure out what the problem was, and they went and investigated a substation, a power substation, and they found a big old snake fried. I guess it licked. It licked something it wasn't supposed to and knocked power out of an entire town. Yeah, barbecued snake. I don't know what it was doing in the substation, but yeah, wrong move, buddy. That was the wrong plan. It knocked one snake could knock out the power to an entire town for hours. That was insane. I was gonna say I bet he'll never do that again, but that goes without saying. Oh, that was one crispy critter. So, but yeah, it's been crazy. I've spent today watching my favorite 7 Days to Die streamer. Now, 7 Days to Die is my favorite ever of life computer and now console. Well, started off as a console game, migrated to PC, then came back to PC and console recently, and it just had a big game update. And since I started the channel, I haven't really had as much anytime to invest in playing it. So pretty sad about that, but I hope to, after my staycation, be in a better position to feel less overwhelmed, maybe ease up a little bit and not put so much on my plate, and have some more time to do some other of my side interests and hobbies, like streaming 7 Days to Die. But yeah, I do hope to get over on Twitch and stream more. Maybe I'll dual stream YouTube and Twitch. Let's not get ahead of ourselves though. Or I was even considering starting a dark and creepy gaming channel where I play 7 Days to Die. My favorite, where I'm going with this, where this came from, is I've been watching my favorite 7 Days to Die player, streamer guy. His name is Joe Woodle. His real name is Josh, but he goes by Joe Woodle. All I'm doing now is turning a picture of the label in with my Xyron sticker maker into stickers. But I have to do it on the edge of my table, and I can't do that on screen. So there we go. And I still screwed it up and did it crooked. Is anybody else like just the worst sticker maker with the Xyron ever? Is it just me? Curious. Just curious. But I've been watching him do a charity live stream today. I love watching his videos. They're informative, but he's entertaining. He's from Australia. Very good at the game. I've been playing the game since pretty much the beginning. I know it's been well over a decade. And yeah, big fan of the game, but I'm more of a casual player. I'm not real big into the being super pro about it, like knowing all the details. I don't have the patience for testing certain builds and stuff like that. The most I have the patience for is watching someone else do all the testing and building and telling me how to do it in a video. But still, I seem to fail at even doing that sometimes. So I just play it to have fun. It's my stress relief. I like to play other survival games and crafty games and some simpler, like, simulated games also. But 7 Days to Die, by far my favorite. Cass, Tyler, Tanya, stop it. I already know. Just take your hands off your little tippy-tappy keyboards. Nobody needs to know your opinions on my gameplay. I know what they are. Nobody else needs to know what they are. I am the queen of the restarts. Yeah. If I don't like, I'll play a couple hours, like a first game day or two, and if I don't like the way it feels, if I don't like the environment, or I don't like the first town I come across, if the start to the game just doesn't feel good, I will scrap it and start over. And that's like 9 times out of 10. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So all I'm doing now, I'm pouring the drills into the already pre-ordered containers. Oh, I probably overshot on size on some of these, but you know what? We're here now. So, I mean, in the interest of space, see, I probably could have put these in here, but it would have been a really tight squeeze. And I don't know if I feel up for dealing with that. I think we're fine. I think we're fine the way we are. Anyway. But yeah, 7 Days to Die is a zombie apocalypse survival horror crafting game. And basically you're dropped off in your skivvies in the middle of nowhere with a note on you that just says, you're here, good luck. Try to find civilization if you can. If there's civilization left, try to find it. Oh. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so yeah, number 4 on the thing was number 2 on the. I got confused, but don't worry about it. We're good. We're good. If we're not, we'll find out when we start diamond painting. Anyway, and then you've got to start finding clothing to wear to keep you safe from the elements and protected from from zombie bites and stuff, and you've got to basically fight for your survival, craft food, craft lodging, defenses, weaponry. You can also go and loot that stuff too. A combination of looting and crafting. And survive. The goal is just like survive as long as you can. As long as you can. And believe it or not, back in the day, when I used it, when I played, and the game was a lot more simple and a lot less complicated, and I was younger and had more energy and more dexterity. I think the longest I lasted was 167 days or something, and I ended up pretty much dying of starvation in the snow biome because I couldn't find a way out. Yikes. But now we have vehicles and stuff like that. Back then it was you just ran everywhere, and I ran out of ammo, and I ran out of food, and ran out of resources that were local. So, but things have changed now. The game has gone through so many different changes and iterations and stuff. It's like a whole different game now, essentially. The basic premise is still there. Survive against zombies. And right now, as of right now, the only other like players in the game is you and your friends, if you bring friends along with you. If you don't, and you're just playing by yourself, the only other player NPC or non-player character are the traders. And they don't do anything but buy and sell stuff from you. They don't help you survive in any meaningful way, like come questing with you or advise you. They just buy and sell goods. So yeah, I mean, I enjoy playing it. I used to play quite a bit with Leah, but we don't get to play very much anymore. And now I just play by myself, and I stream it, except for I haven't gotten to in quite some time, just low energy levels, and I've been busying myself with diamond painting and such. So sleeping and diamond painting is pretty much all I have the energy to do. But I do look forward to getting back into playing 7 Days. Very much so. I miss it. And I miss streaming it and being trolled by people I won't name. But I just named a few minutes ago. I'll let you make of that what you will. Who that is. Tanya, Cass, and Tyler come and check it out and hang out with me and stuff when I play on Twitch. It's nice to see familiar, friendly faces on there when I do play. But also, they troll me quite a bit because apparently I play like a sissy ninny boo boo, but you know what? I'm just trying to survive. I'm trying to live my best life. That's all. Don't worry about what my play style is. I like to sneak and stealth around. Bows and knives. Using a combination of bows and knives and stealth is my favorite play style for that game. I don't really like sledgehammers and big old guns, shotguns, slow, heavy hitting guns. All right, where are we now? That was 310. What number am I looking for? 315. Oh, right here. Number 7. So, but yeah, I've been spending, how I got off on this whole tangent is Jawoodle is my favorite YouTube channel and Twitch streamer, for which to watch him play and get ideas for builds and learn what's going on, some of the changes in the game. When I'm having a particular issue with surviving for one reason or another, I always go and watch his channel and see what kind of things he does and try to get inspiration, if not directly copy what he does in his game, because if it ain't broke, why try to fix it? So yeah, today he was doing a charity live stream for a animal rescue named Scar in Melbourne, Australia. And been watching the materials that he's providing on that stuff. Like I remember watching Jawoodle. I've watched him for years. I believe he was under 10,000 subscribers when I found him. Pretty considerably under. I found him when he was pretty new. And I've been following along with him for years. And he's over 100,000 subscribers now. And he's getting like big sponsors. I think he said Lionsgate, which is a big, was it? Did he say Lionsgate? Irongate? I don't know. Big gaming. Red Bull, Ubisoft, and the makers of 7 Days to Die, Fun Pimps, sponsored his event. Charity. Ooh, shot a drill at myself. His charity drive. That was amazing and exciting. I'm very happy for him, and pretty cool deal. I underestimated the size of container I was going to need for these reds. Stand by. Okay, I might have solved, might be making a big mess. Oh goodness, might have solved the problem. I did. Twice now I think I've underestimated. No, once I overestimated and once I've underestimated what size of containers I was going to need. Whew, that's a lot of red. Usually we see this much black, which we do here, and blue, but I'm happy to see some reds. But we're going to have to move some of these containers out of the way here because Sundown's slamming and jamming his way through the house. Stand by. Okay, I think he's done stomping around and shutting doors and all that good stuff. But in any event, yeah, he's doing a birthday extravaganza charity live stream drive situation for an animal rescue. Admirable endeavor indeed. All right, I messed up again somewhere, so yay, love that for me, love it. Boy, this whole extra containery thing, I think threw things for a loopola. So, but we're okay. We're all right. 413 right here. Yep, we're good. We're good. And he's been live streaming. He got early access to the new content in this game that I love, the 7 Days to Die game, zombie apocalypse horror survival situation. And so of course all the big streamers were, showing off the new content and hyping up the game and stuff. And it came to consoles, cross play enabled and all that stuff. So they were showing everything off and getting everybody hyped. And so they got free goodies to give away, and we're doing 12-hour, 24-hour, whatever, long live streams all weekend. And he got 2 hours of sleep and then is doing his birthday charity live stream event right now, raising money for this animal rescue association. And he's dragging Heine. He looks and sounds like he's been through it. And I'm just sitting there thinking, you're still young, but I mean, 33, you might be pushing it for, doing back to back multiple 12-hour live streams. 2 hours about knocks me out. I don't know how he's doing it. I mean, but every $1,000 he raises, he is dressed up like a dog and runs a real dog, like, obstacle course that the rescue set up for him in his spare room. And so whatever, in the middle of the game, no matter what's going on, if he's being attacked by zombies, if he's just chilling in the game, whatever, he has to stop and go run this obstacle course. And he's been on just shy, he's coming up on his 12 hours, but he's raised $35,565, 100% for charity. 100% more than that, because some people are donating through YouTube, which is not ideal because YouTube takes a percentage of anything that comes into to us through YouTube. So ideally people would be donating through the link he provides directly to this, kind of like a GoFundMe situation, where they take less of a fee, if any. And so I'm sure he's probably closer to $36,000 or $37,000 raised right now. Pretty freaking wrong container, for one. Here's where I went screwy. Pretty freaking amazing. Yeah. The gaming community showing up, right? It's amazing. But it's just so interesting to me because like I said, I've been watching him since pretty close, if not from the beginning of his career. Because this is his job now, is like full-time 7 Days to Die streamer. He does some other games sometimes, but oh, he just opened a closet and there was a vomiting big old nasty cop guy, zombie guy, not a good guy, not the good kind of cop. Oh my gosh, this one's not big enough either. Okay, well, I guess it makes sense. Dang it. Dang it. Please. You know what? No. No, we're not standing by. We are not standing by. I'm going to fill this to the most I can possibly fill it. I should get a large container, but you know what? I'm not going to. I'm going to break the rules. I'm going to bend the rules a little bit. And, okay. I'm going to fill 2 of these instead of just one. Put the other one right. Oh, yeah, it'll fit right there. Just peel the tape off that so I don't get confused. I'll put the tape here in case I need it for another container. In case I've screwed up again. But yeah, he's raised almost $35,500 in 12 hours, you guys. Can you imagine? And that's just crazy. And this was too big. I think this could have fit in one of these small ones. I'm gonna get so angry. I had this all worked out. It was so perfect. What happened? Please stand by. Fixed it. Yay! Alright, sorry, quick little break there, but in that quick little break that I took, he already hit almost $36,500. It's at the end of his stream, so I think he's going to get donation bombed, pretty much, but it's amazing to see. You know, I saw him from a creator that was small like our little community, and I don't know what did it for him. He never changed. He never did, you know, just being himself. And one day he pretty much caught fire. You know, his channel got noticed and picked up momentum, and just every week I go to watch his new video, and he'd be a couple thousand higher and a couple thousand higher and a couple thousand, and here we are. And it's amazing to see. It is amazing to see. I am super thrilled and happy and proud of him. And you know, he's just he's authentic, you know, and not one of those. He has a loud, boisterous personality, but that's genuinely him. I used to be a member of his Patreon, and I think it was his Patreon or his Discord, something or both, something like that, but I could not, I think it was Discord, but I just not really good at navigating those things, and I feel bad because, you know, that was income that was supporting his channel, but I couldn't figure out how to use it all. And quite frankly, if we're being honest, a lot of the people that were in there are younger people. I didn't really have much in common with anyone in there. It was uncomfortable to me because I felt like I was hanging out in a room with a bunch of people young enough to be my child. Didn't really have, good conversation points and much in common with them. So it was kind of just made me feel awkward and uncomfortable. And so I wasn't in there very long enough to lend some support, but eventually, it just got overwhelming for me. But I still watch, I subscribe, I contribute to his charity drives, what little I can. I try to share his channel. I don't know him personally. He doesn't know me from a hole. Try that again. A hole in the wall is what I was trying to say. But, every bit helps. And, some of you who enjoy the game or enjoy gaming in general, or are curious about the game. Okay, this is not the right size container either. And you know what? I don't think this other container I'm about to dump into is going to be big enough, because this was 6,000 drills, and this is it's only a couple hundred shy of that. So, oh gosh darn it. Gosh diddly darn it. I was showing you guys how I kit up, and I screwed everything up because I got one measurement wrong. I thought I could do it by memory. I didn't bust out my cheat sheet. And this is what happens when she tries to do anything from memory. She fails miserably and makes a big mess. And miscalculates and throws everything into chaos. That's okay. Yeah, that's life, right? That's life. I'm just gonna make do, push through. I think I'm probably pushing it here, but I'm gonna try to fit the rest of these in the little container. Oh, please don't make a big mess. There's only a couple more. Please just go in there. Fit like good little drills should. Oh, that was all hand-eye coordination. I messed that up. Goodness. But yeah, I mean, it's exciting to see. It's exciting to see because, so many people, we all start off small channels and we all struggle. And I know probably for him, it seemed like for the longest time he was kind of stuck, as a small creator, and then boom, one day just exploded. And now he's got, big corporate sponsors are starting to notice him. Red Bull, Ubisoft, those are big names. And that's super cool because, I don't know. To me, it's super cool because I know that I knew of him and was part of a more active part of his community. But I've been a follower of his since he was itty bitty baby channel, and to see his channel dreams come true, if you will, is just exciting. It's exciting to witness one of those small channels makes it big kind of stories. I mean, does he have millions of followers? No, but I mean, for a gaming channel, because I don't know, from what I've read, gaming let's play kind of game channels are starting to die off a little bit, and are less popular. And he has a really specific niche. He plays predominantly majority one singular game. So you've got your audience is people who are interested in that game. I'm sure there are people that still follow him or are, find his channel that maybe don't even play the game and they stick around because he's entertaining and watching him play is entertaining. But I mean, in large parts, kind of like horror diamond painting, in that, you know, people have got to find you first, and then they got to like you, and then they got to stick around and be active and supportive, you know, in comments, likes, views, and all that stuff, enough to, you know, keep your channel going. And he's got a really small niche too. Horror, you know, horror video game. One specific one, really. I know a couple. There's a couple of gamers that have made it, are fairly popular and have made it pretty big in terms of gaming channels. I mean, I think everybody's probably, who's into gaming anyway, has probably heard of like Jacksepticeye and Markiplier. They're huge. They're huge gamers. But I mean, in terms of like bigger than a couple thousand and smaller than a couple million, you know, there's people like Jaloodle who's doing the darn thing. So that's really cool. It's really cool. I got to watch it happen, I guess is what I'm saying. And so often we don't see these things happen. We come across something and there's already established big channels. You don't often get to see, like, has anybody, you know, we all know Mrs. Coffee is a huge diamond painting channel, Diamonds and Washi, stuff like that. Were any of you around when they were small, just starting, baby channels, and watch them grow to where they are now? Probably not too many. You know what I mean? Just, it's crazy. It's fun. It's interesting. It's, you know, exciting. I feel like it's, for me, it's exciting. I got to witness, you know, I got to maybe be a small part of that growth, that explosion. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. And it does show, you know, and give me hope. And it does show that small niche channels like 7 Days to Die Gaming, you know, he plays one specific game and he's been doing it for years. And if he can break out and blow up, you know, you never know. You never know. I think he also got lucky though because of the game that it is. Oh, making a mess. Well, I did that. I made a mess. This is a lot of 939. I don't know. We might have to get creative with the AB situation. Yeah, I might have to order some, maybe. This is a lot. But I'm only going to be using it in his wings, so we'll have to, I don't know, we'll see. I am trying to very carefully finesse too many drills into there. This is just, I'm overstuffing the container, but I don't want to size up another one, and I don't want to fill another one, so I'm trying to like force it in here. But anyway, while I'm manhandling and making huge messy mistakes, I guess my whole point is like I am excited to see that there is still the potential for small niche channels in different genres who do very specific stuff. Lightning can still strike them. It struck his channel, you know, and I think that that's a lesson on hope for any other small channels. If you feel like, you know, oh my gosh, I've been doing this for a couple years and I'm not getting anywhere. I feel like I'm spinning my wheels and it's not worth it and stuff. But and then again, though, he really loves what he does. I mean, who wouldn't love to just play, you know, video games all day? But I'm sure it was hard. I mean, any of us with smaller channels knows how much work we put in and how much little return we get. you know what I'm saying? And so like the burnout happens easier, and the defeatism, the esteem issues and things like that can hit you. And I know it must have been difficult for him. I can imagine just being somebody who played this one game and having a small crowd, but the game has been updating and re-releasing and releasing on console, so it's gotten like it's been revived. You know what I'm saying? It's gotten new attention, a new generation, new attention. It's a whole new game for a lot of people, and it's drawing in a whole new demographic and crowd. And so I think that's helping him grow his channel as well. And he just happens to be playing. He's lucky enough to happen to be a big supporter of that game and a voice with a strong history of content for this particular game that is now being re-released and popularized across all consoles and stuff. Does that make sense? Like, so this game is, and its attention now, international global attention is now getting him that international global attention by proxy. So did I screw up one? Oh, maybe not. Okay. See, where are we? 29. So I need one of these containers. This one already has a sticker on it. Let's not overcomplicate things if we don't have to. But yeah. So I guess the moral of that little story is, A, check out Jawoodle. He is fun to watch. He's funny. Especially if you like to play 7 Days to Die, or you like to play, games, sort of zombie apocalypse survival horror games. Definitely check him out. Check 7 Days to Die out. It's a fun game. He's a fun creator. And a secondary kind of moral of my little story here is, even if you're a small creator in a niche, whatever it is, whether it's diamond painting or something else, don't give up. Don't give up. I mean, it might take 10 years, but eventually, it could pay off. If you love what you do every day, and it's, for you, the reward is worth the effort, then keep on keeping on. But there are times though when you have to know when to fold them. Like the song says, know when to hold them and know when to fold them. If it's something that you don't look forward to, that doesn't give you joy, that you're just like, that you get burnt out on, maybe then it's not meant to be. It's hard to get burnt out on a video game sometimes, I think, especially for certain personalities. I mean, I've been playing this game all these years, and I do take break. Hey, come here. I take breaks from it, but I can't ever stay away from it for too long, and I do think about it a lot. Like, oh, I'm diamond painting, but boy, I wish I was playing 7 days. Or, oh, I wish I had sat down and played 7 days before I got into this canvas. 3727, stuff like that. But, it is what it is. I'm definitely going to try to make more time to expand on my 7 days playing, especially now that the game has been like rejuvenated and more people are getting into it and paying attention to it and looking for content on it. Definitely was considering, if not just Twitch streaming like I had been, and making that more of a regular part of my thing that I do. I was contemplating making Dark and Creepy Gaming, a second channel, and playing 7 days so that you all can make fun of me. Tease me and make fun of me. So, oh, it looks like his stream is coming to an end. So he looks whooped. Poor guy. But hey, you know, he raised, if anybody's interested, he ended up raising $36,585, and that's just through the official like donation link. He's also donating any super chats and stickers, any kind of YouTube or Twitch funneled donations are going to the charity as well. So he probably got close to 37 or 38,000. Golly, that's crazy. I can remember when, you know, his videos were struggling to get you know, 1,000 views, and now it's just blown up. It's incredible. Love to see it. Success stories, and then he turns around and helps out, you know, charities and stuff. He gives back to the community. He didn't like, you know, he wasn't one of those creators that got catapulted, whose channels got catapulted, and it didn't go to his head, you know. He's staying humble and giving back and using his voice and his platform to create positivity and goodness in the world, and I love to see it. He is cheeky. Oh, I guess it's 37,250 now. Yeah, there's a bunch. The stream is ending, so people are donation bombing him. Yep. And seeing a lot of it. Wow. That's amazing. Well, not that you're ever going to see this, Josh, but good luck. Good job. Good luck. Well, good luck in future efforts, and good job on this one. Wow. Yeah. That's insanity. Really cool. I hope you guys come, if you know, even if it's not your jam, I hope you do come check me out once in a while. Hang out with me on Twitch when I start streaming 7 Days to Die this summer again. Soon, because this is new content that's out on it, and so I want to dive in soon and check it out before it becomes old and irrelevant again. You know, and outdated. I want to see what the sitch is. But yeah. All right, now our kit is kitted. Oh shoot, I have extra containers and not enough room for them. Our kit is kitted up. I am just squeezing some of these extra. There we go. All right, now all that's really left to do to make this kit ready to work with is put it in a alphanumeric order, and there's a couple symbols. So let's get this arranged. Okay, so let's get this organized. See, I don't like this 1A, 2B. No, we need 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. Okay. A, B. Let's see. There's 4. We're going to keep these together. Not that I'm going to get this confused with any of the other colors that are a little big like this, but here's 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a 6. Yep, 6, 7, 8. And then we're at AB. AB. Is there not a C? Okay, D, E, F. I can hang with that. G. Oh, please fit in here. No. Gap filler. E, F, G. Yeah, everything else should be in order. H, I, J, K. Yep. Yep. Everything else is in order. So that's nice. This won't take long. at all. Just kind of shuffling a few things around, and then here's some symbols. I'm going to keep the 2 dots. Looks like a barbell, diagonal barbell, and the 3 dots together. There we go. Oh, except for there was a C. It was 310. No! Son of a biscuit. Son of a biscuit. Can we just pretend that didn't happen? No. No, we can't, because mistakes happen. I am human. I am fallible. And I should not hide my mistakes. Though this one's really embarrassing. So there's that. Okay, C, D, F, G. So A, B, C. There we go. Oy. C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Oh, I think we're just going to be able to put 2 in there. Yep. There we go. There we go. Oh, I'm tired, you guys. Don't know why I'm so tired. I've been doing a heck of a lot of sleeping and chilling. But here we go. There's our kit. Here is our kit. Here are our colors. And it is ready for Lucifer. There's some really pretty purple here. I wonder where that's going to go. Interesting. And there's quite a bit of it. Probably is clothing, I'm going to assume. And then the reds are going to be the background. Black is going to be his suit and wings. So is the dark blue. And we've got a little bit of fleshy tones for his face and hands. And yeah. Excitement. Are you guys excited to see Lucifer? Are you ready for summer to get a little hot? I know I am. You won't have to wait long, you guys. Just a little bit. Got fun, exciting plans for us for the staycation period, where I'm gonna be on a staycation. I'm gonna be kind of on vacation here at home, but I have content plans for you to keep you guys busy in case you'll be on a staycation too. And we'll keep each other company via video content. Some fun, new, exciting things I can't wait to share with you. And Lucifer will join us. So will a few other guests. But you'll have to wait and see who those are next month. All right, you guys. Until next time. Stay naughty.